Well, let's talk about the Jacksonville shooting
Jacksonville.
first.
Okay,
I hate to do this on
No, you good.
summer news. I just want to shout. I want to not shout out, but this is coming from CNN. So basically, this happened. When did this happen?
I want to say like a week ago.
Yeah, this happened. I'm trying to figure out when it happened.
Yeah, they're not good with putting
Dates on it, but they're saying that this happened. Look like Saturday. It's not telling. Yeah, it's not telling the dates. But anyway, but it was basically some around last week, and this, racial, racial motivated.
This
crime.
one definitely seemed racial.
Yeah, and on top of that, he was saying like he was doing it because, for what I heard, is like the Alabama situation with which I said, hey, you best believe they watching that shit.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, man, I gotta, shoot up black people for that. But the thing of it is, he shot, like I said, he was shooting like soft targets. This one lady, Angela Michelle Carr, was 52. Alton Joe, I think it said Nalt Joseph, AJ, he was 19. Look, I'm not even.
So these are the people who were killed?
Yeah, and Jared Gallen, 29. So he got some.
Dang.
Yeah, but it's like these people weren't even bothering you or anything like that.
Yeah, man.
So
man,
it's like,
rest in peace, man.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be one thing if people were harassing, but what killed me, these type of killings, like they come in and just kill people that just, they just there. So I'm just gonna shoot you. Instead of, you know what I'm saying? And then he kills himself. You know what I'm saying? So like he's not even here to, it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah, man. It's really sad, man. I hate to hear that, man, because, innocent people dying, and I don't know why they always want to, target places like schools and whatnot.
Yeah, he actually, speaking of which, he was trying to go to the historical black campus in Jacksonville before then. Like he was trying to go in, but they stopped him. They actually stopped him out of the gate. Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask. So did they catch this guy, or is he they suicide?
Nah, he unalive. Yeah, he unalive himself.
Okay, he unalive himself.
Yeah, so they say.
But yeah, that's really messed up. Cause that's what happens a lot of times in these mass shootings. Just so that they ain't got to go to jail, they'll just rather.
Yeah. It's cowardice because they know, like if they get into jail, shoot, they gonna get their ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so and that's another thing. So to piggyback off of that, DeSantis had a little speech because he was up there. He was having this narrative like, oh, well, slavery was, in a nutshell, slavery was good. People people came to learn from it. Had skills. So, man, they booed his ass.
As they should.
Yeah,
as they should.
They did
a fucking cornball.
Which I mean, like I said, man, it's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? You can't be, And then what killed me about the whole speech, he deflects from like another group of people that were persecuted. It's like, damn, can we just?
Yeah, stop making it a competition.
Yeah, it's like, it ain't no competition. Like, oh man, my man, like my man got killed. I got killed too.
Right. I got killed twice.
Yeah, Bob Barker.
It's always a competition.
A competition.
Every time you bring up, oh man, black people suffer. Well, Jewish people suffer too.
It ain't a contest.
Right. It ain't a contest, man.
Ain't a contest.
So, and also speaking of those mass shootings, man, like I said, we had a shooting at UNC Chapel Hill here in North Carolina.
Yep.
I don't know if this was racially motivated or not, but I know that the dude that they arrested, he didn't unalive himself. He got arrested. He was Asian, and it was only one person that got shot, and that person was Asian. So I don't know if it was some sort of, you did me wrong, or you're my long lost relative or some shit. I don't know. They didn't really say what happened, but a lot of people had to deal with that. All those students had to, deal with that traumatic situation, which that's going to be the next round of mental health there. Now it's going to be a whole bunch more people on mental health meds. You know what I mean?
So what I see on this guy was an associate professor.
Okay. The one that did the shooting?
No, the guy that got killed.
Yeah, the guy that got killed. Yeah, I knew he was a professor.
I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
That looks kind of odd. That looked like they might have had a relationship.
Right. Was it something weird like that?
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. That just don't look, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe he did something. He may turn in a paper, and it was just like,
gave you a bad grade.
Yeah, and it was like, 1 point away from being 100. Like, nah, I should be this. And,
99.
Yeah,
I'll be right.
Yeah, so it could be a lot of that stuff.
I don't know, man. It's no joking matter, you know what I mean? But still, it's really disheartening to just see shit like that happen, man, because innocent people don't deserve to die. Or even have to be in those situations to worry about getting shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sure those students were scared as heck. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, what's up? So this is a person from Ukraine.
Oh, we got Ukraine in the building.
Ukraine in the house.
Ukraine, we appreciate that.
We clap.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Ukraine in the house.
You know what I mean? Hope everything is going well. I know things are real hard in your country right now, so we hope that you're staying safe. In that
Give
situation.
us some bread now. Give us some bread.
Well, yeah, man. Shout out to Ukraine, man. Thank you for checking in. Leave any comments you want. Give us some feedback on the show.
As long as they ain't racist, we good, because I know how y'all
Yeah. No racism. I hope you're here because you love hip-hop.
Yeah, facts. Speaking of hip-hop, let's get off this somber shit. Speaking of hip-hop, so I shared a post with you on Instagram, UK rapper, and they said UK rapper.
Yeah. Either UK rapper or Canadian rapper, we don't know, but it said UK rapper.
Okay, so what do you know about Ukrainian hip hop? Unfortunately, I am not versed in that. I have studied some stuff, like hip hop abroad. I do know that France, outside the U.S., at the one time had the biggest, the biggest market for U.S. Biggest market for hip hop outside of the U.S. at one time. That was back in the 90s. So things definitely probably changed. But yeah, definitely, man, if you give us some artists to listen to, to check out, please let us know, because I definitely would like to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
If you can, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, because you can share stuff with us there.
Yeah.
You can send us videos or content, and we'll check it out, man. We'll be happy to, either Twitter or Facebook. Just look for Triad Hip Hop Podcast. So we appreciate that, man. Thank you for checking in with us, man.
Thank
Shout
you.
out, man, for doing that all the way from Ukraine. So we're gonna try to jump into this Big Daddy Kane situation. So Kane is performing in Montreal, Canada, and as he's performing, this dude just comes up on the stage and just kind of posts up on the stage, and so I think Kane was trying to let it slide at first. But the longer the dude stood there and just wouldn't leave, Kane finally just stopped the song. He was like, stop. I'm like, dude, you're doing too much. And I don't know, the dude was having a few words back and forth with Kane. And, then it got to a point where Kane was about to fight the dude. Kane stepped back. He was like, all right. Started taking off his jacket.
Look, man.
You know what I mean? He's like, yo. About to do this one for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm about to say that Brooklyn came out.
Brooklyn came out.
Yeah, I might be for Carolina. I might be for Carolina now, son.
Right.
But let me tell you, son.
Brooklyn got the hand.
The bad style.
Yeah,
don't get it twisted.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I hate that this dude, whoever it was, he was a rapper. I'm assuming he has some sort of issue. You said you think it's because we don't appreciate their hit. I guess they don't get enough shine.
Well, it wasn't so much of that. It was just, you know what I'm saying, he was just upset that the UK rappers wasn't getting this, like you said, the shine of the I'm sorry. So let me back that again. Like, so he was saying that the UK don't get as much shine as the American rappers, but the thing of it is, if it wasn't for the American rappers, sir, you wouldn't have a job.
Right, right.
Because we were the people that pioneered the whole shit.
Yeah, I mean, and my thing is, somebody like Kane ain't got no personal vendetta against you, so why mess with him?
Yeah, thanks.
Mess with the promoters or whoever the fuck is behind the scenes.
And let me tell you something. You definitely don't want to go with Kane against in a battle.
In a battle, man.
Look,
that man will roast you.
Man, listen.
In this age, he will still roast you.
You seen that when that shit? People might talk about like, yo, you know, that was kind of crazy with the whole joint with the verses.
Yeah.
When he did that freestyle, the way he did it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, nobody. I mean, nobody is seeing Kane. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Man.
You can say, oh, well, that's kind of old rap. Nobody's seen Kane.
King Asiatic.
Nobody's equal. Nobody ain't seen Kane, son.
He came from that school. You know what I mean? Where you had to break your name down. You know what I mean?
Shoot.
He came from that school of thought.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, shout out to Kane. You know,
yeah, shout out to Kane.
I'm glad he didn't like punk out and just, you know, try to just tell the security to handle it. Kane was like, nah, you want me? Let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let me take my jacket off, dude. Let's do it. Let's thump. So yeah. But yeah, so that's been going around, you know what I mean? I don't know if Kane has really spoken on it, but it's been going around the internets.
Yeah.
So speaking of hip hop, let's jump into this LL Cool J situation.
Which we probably see him September
10th. Yeah, man. Another week and a half.
Yeah, we clap that up.
A week and a half.
Clap that up.
So yeah, man, we will be in the building September 10th to see the Force tour with a lot of your favorite rappers on it, man. So I'm happy for that. I know Jazzy Jeff is going to be there, and I'm excited to see what kind of DJ sets he's going to be doing.
Yeah, De La Soul.
De La Soul. Man.
I really wish, I was kind of bittersweet with that because I really wish I had got to see him with, True Boy.
Oh, yeah, True Boy.
Man,
Dave, man. I wish he would have still been here, but I'm still glad we can at least get to, you know, I'm sure they're going to do some sort of tribute to him, you know what I mean? So that'll be dope. But yeah, man, I'm excited about that, man. So, but yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think about the Kane situation. But the LL Cool J situation, a lot of people feel like he did a slight jab at Jay-Z. You know, tell us a little bit about that.
So basically, he was just saying like all these rappers that hide behind. I'm assuming this is what I got from it.
Yeah.
He was saying like the rappers that they're saying, "Oh, I'm retired, I hide behind the money,
right?
All this stuff's like, why don't y'all come out? Like,
come outside, get on stage."
And the thing of it is, and shout out to Black Dot because he made a good point. It's like these people that made millions of dollars off of hip hop, even if they have other investing of ventures and all this other stuff. Their main source, or people know them for, is hip hop. Why aren't y'all coming out like the Puff, the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's, the Dr. Dre's? Why they're not coming to these venues? Like you got, shout out to Cameron. He I don't know if you seen him when he did the little thing with Nas.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah,
that's like Nas out, so that was
that's
dope.
like this is the 50th, whatever you got, ever. I think you should come down to the people, and it's like, hey man, we all made this happen. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be up here. You know what I'm saying? And that's I'm not saying that Jay need to be kissing people's ass and shit. That's not what I'm saying. But he should be, with those people, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, saying like, hey man, these guys, these made me who I was. You know what I'm saying? So, but. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with Cool J on that, and people saying like, "Oh, Cool J ain't gonna be able to battle Jay." Jay might got the thing of like, "Oh, I can sit down and I can ain't gotta write nothing, and I can just rap, and I feel it, I understand." Like, okay, that's that's something I can't do. That's why they call him Hove. I get it. He ain't fucking with Cool J. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
He is not fucking with Cool J.
He can't put on a show like Cool J. He can't rap like Cool J. But
Cause that's the thing, man. Only thing Jay got with Cool J is money.
Right.
Cool J got a little bread now. I mean, not to be counting, pocket watching, because that's the thing he got to. Like, that's one thing he said in his interviews. Like, I shouldn't have to worry about discussing Miles Davis' bank account, because I'm looking for his art, like for him to play on the horn. That's it. I'm not telling you, if he make money, that's fine. But this is art. You know what I'm saying? So
LL said, "Come outside."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, man. Like L still got the look. He's still in shape. You know what I'm saying? The lady, like you said, the ladies still love him. Like, I mean, on Jay, like what Jay could say other than like, I got money and that's pretty much all he can say.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm a better rhymer than you.
Right.
I mean, what you got?
Jay-Z be like, I could buy a giraffe though.
I could buy a giraffe.
Got giraffe money.
You're breaking my heart. Got giraffe money, long necking.
But you know what? It's funny about LL saying that, but Nas kind of said something like that recently too. He said, I really just feel like all of these elder rappers who've been in the game for like 20 years need to be, out here being more active like me and making more music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, let's do it. Let's get out here and do something. You know what I mean? So he kind of challenged the older rappers.
Well, that's another thing too. I think Cool J was actually challenging the older rappers in that sense too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't do, please don't do the Millie Mel shit.
Right.
Don't come out. Who come out?
Eminem is one of the best, but not to me. He can't pass my
test.
All right.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the microphone. We shot up. You get it. Get go. Don't do that.
We don't need no more of that. So,
my man killed me. My man's like, I know you ain't coming out here in 2023 with that rush.
I think Melly Mel gonna have to stay off social media for like a whole 2 years or something, just so people can't clown it. Because the first couple of years, people gonna still feel that, bruh, just stop talking.
You know what though? I'm gonna throw this out here. Shout out to Melly Mel. We love, respect Melly Mel. We understand what he did. I will say this though. I think. Nah, not that.
My bad.
No, you stupid.
Yeah.
I will say this though. I think if someone came out, because I've always wanted to do this.
Okay.
If someone came out with a novelty group, you know what I'm saying, that can do that old school type of rhyming and stuff, and it was just like novelty.
Yeah.
Man, I think it would sell.
Yeah.
As far as like, I was just, this is just like, a throwback. This is a throwback to the old school.
Yeah.
But we're not, you know what I'm saying? I think it can happen. I mean, shit, man. Think about it, man. Like, shout out to the Beastie Boys. Rest in peace to, the members that passed. But you gotta think about it. They never really changed their style.
Right.
Never. And they still got records. So why is it like, oh man, the Beasties, everybody respect because they old school rhyming. Like they ain't changing their cadences or anything like that. But it's like, how come they get a pass? But then when like Melly Mel come, now don't get me wrong though, the Melly Mel joint, you know what I'm saying? But them coming out there with the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2023, that's bad. It's bad. Man, but still, it's just,
But like you said, it could be some sort of novelty thing that they do just to celebrate the 50th. They could have planned out something like, let's get a whole bunch of 80s rappers together and do a compilation to celebrate the 80s, for hip hop, and get like your Melly Mels and Timo D's,
Tila Rock,
all of them,
LA Sunshine,
all of them, man, Cool Herc,
Busy Bee,
ball
to the ball, the bang to bang,
go
against Busy Bee, go be suicide,
Shaw Rocks, and all of them. Just do like this big compilation album just to celebrate. They should have planned that out, man. That would have been, that would have been gold.
And now that was dope. That would have been dope. Like the 80s, and then they do like the 90s.
Yeah.
Even the 2000s.
Yeah, because
I think if they'd done that, yeah, that'd have been smart.
If you remember, before K Slay passed, he did that Rolling 100 Deep, and he had people like Kaz rapping on that. You know what I mean? And it's like you didn't feel like, oh, this is just too old school. You know what I mean? It was like a compilation of people. So if you do it the right way, you know what I mean, it could work. I'm telling you, man. And if they do it, I want my royalties. We need royalties here.
We need funds
allocated
to the motherfucking school.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Trying Hip Hop School for the specially gifted. Yeah. Call y'all the X-Men. Yeah. But it ain't gonna be no 5 people in the class.
Yeah, ain't gonna fly. Man, come up here with this big ass helmet every day, man.
Right. You know how some of them are wearing Magneto helmets thinking they special. I ain't gonna go into that. I don't want to get canceled. We're gonna get canceled. Let me just shut the fuck up right now. Let me just shut the fuck up right now. But yeah, anyway, we just have it for y'all. But anyway, man, I think I don't think it was nothing wrong with what LL Cool J said. I think he should challenge people to, don't just be cooped up in the house always. They messed us up with that whole plan. The demic. We'll call it the demic. They messed us up with that. So a lot of people nowadays are afraid to do anything. It's people now that even the pandemic is not an issue anymore, and people are still scared to work in a building. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't live your life like that. That shit is done now. It's done.
They trying to
walking around with the
they trying to redo that. Oh, which reminds me, they were saying that the N95 mask is really ineffective against that stuff.
Wow.
Because
they were saying that was the best.
Not because the dust particles. I think the what is it? The CDC. What is the CDC?
CDC, yeah.
Yeah, the dust particles. The N95, the dust particles could still get in that mask.
Wow.
So the virus is smaller than those dust particles.
Yeah.
So even if you had the mask on,
it still can get through there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, most people have stopped wearing a mask. There's still some people walking around with them on. I still see them at my job. I go in there, but it's like,
now to be honest,
no point in that shit.
I'll be honest with you though. Like I think like the winter months, like with flu and stuff. Yeah, I think
it might be best to wear the mask.
Yeah, I mean not necessarily, but again, it's like this. That mask ain't really protecting you from everybody else. That's you protecting everybody else from you.
Yeah.
That's what the mask is supposed to be for.
Yeah, that's it.
So, I mean, but I think like in the winter months, yeah, because I mean, flus and all that stuff running rampant anyway, yeah, I think you should have. I mean, if I seen someone out with a mask on, I don't think that wouldn't bother me, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just,
riding in your car, nigga, with the mask on. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
Yeah, that's like in your car, though.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just think everybody should, be willing to get out a little bit more in the public now. I mean, of course, we don't know what's going on with this demic or whatever, but, it seems to have slowed down to a point where, it's okay to not wear it 24/7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least not always wear it. So, I don't know. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to be scared of the world. And, I got to work at home. Working at home is nice, but that's not where it's at anymore. So, and a lot of people I talk to at work, you know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I don't want to work in the office. I don't want to be around people and germs. I'm just like, so you just going to stay cooped up in your house for the rest of your life?
Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Be
I can't do that. Wearing hazmat suits, walking around the house.
Be like Bubble Boys.
Right.
They got music. Got music.
That shit was funny as hell, man.
Bubble Boys.
But yeah, I think that was pretty much all the topics that we have for the day.
Yeah,
Did you have
yeah.
anything else you wanted to
Nah,
drop
that's
on?
it. Shout out to the dude Ukraine.
Yeah,
And
man. Shout out to Ukraine.
Shout
man.
out
We
to the
appreciate
stuff
you,
that
man.
you put into the you know what I'm saying, the links and everything. Shout out to my man's. Shout out to everyone to check out the show. And hey, check out my man's stuff. I think if he put it on there, I'm sorry. I look at we ain't got like the spot. I mean, not the Spotify, but the SpringYard set up over here. I need to kind of work on that so we can really see everything. But yeah, we'll definitely share.
If you put some links in there, y'all check them out.
Definitely.
On the StreamYard joint. So yeah, man, this has been episode 253.
253.
Almost lost count there.
Damn.
But for Triad Hip Hop Podcast, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Harry.
And we'll see y'all on the next one, all right?
Peace.